What is good, YouTube? It's your boy cbmarcus, and we are back with the EWT first bracket. And as you can see here, this is how semifinals shaped up. We went against Gert Bilbo, coach of the Old English ISQ, in the first round, and we beat him 2-0 with the Azumarill breaking, the Azelf breaking a little bit too, but mainly the Rotom being able to clutch it out in the back, claiming 3 kills, and then the Azelf being able to break and clean as well, claiming 3 kills as well. So, 2 very solid performances from those floaty boys. But as you can see here, we're going up against Ginginese, coach of the Texas Tornadoes, and it's going to be a very interesting team. As you can see here in the team builder, he has Hail, we have Sun, so it's going to be some pretty interesting counterplay on both sides if you'd like to mitigate each other's weathers. That being said, we are of course bringing Sun with the Torkoal. Rocks, pretty straightforward just to get some generic chip, and there's a lot of mons that can get chipped all the way down the board. Flamethrower, pretty straightforward as well. Eruption, because I can and I will. It does about 45 to 55 to a non-invested Latios, and that's the least that it does. It basically nukes everything else other than the Munchlax, which we can just body press. Pretty straightforward from there. Rotom is going to be our stop to the Koko. Basically the same set as the previous game, because we also need to outspeed the Mammo as well, and Gert Bilbo's team had a Mamoswine as well. So basically the same exact set, max speed F, barring like some speed from Mammo. Porygon is going to be the physical wall, just being able to take on Mammo and then potentially Trick Room and get out. We don't necessarily have to kill the Mammo with Porygon, and we don't really have to stall it out much either, because Bullet Punch from Metagross or an Aqua Jet from Azumarill basically does the job from there. But just being able to Trick Room up in front of it and then teleport is going to be super, super nice. So I am looking forward to potentially doing that. Metagross, Azu, and the Darm-G is basically going to comprise of our offense for this week. We do have the Metagross with Iron Defense. It's meant to underspeed the Corv and outspeed the Clefable. So we basically get like an Iron Defense up, and we can like body press a ton of things, because the team is weak to fighting and steel in particular. And then we can also bullet punch stuff in the back. We underspeed Corv because, like, let's say they Iron Defense up, or maybe they just want to get a roost off. That means that our incoming body press is going to get more damage off. So that's for that. But overall, pretty good mon, pretty bulky. We are max speed F for the Koko and for the Latios. Up next, we got Azu, which is going to be the Trick Room abuser. The only thing that I really need to explain here is Encore, which is for like a Cosmic Power Clef or like Calm Mind, where you just, go into it, Encore, and then go from there. If they Moonblast us, then we lock them into Moonblast, and then we can pretty easily go into Metagross, start setting up, start getting some damage off, and play from there. Darm-G, which unfortunately is cut in the graphic a little bit, it's I think the longest name in Mons. It is Zen mode again. It is not the standard set, and it's very bulky. It's meant to basically take one hit, maybe from a Lati, maybe from a Koko, and retaliate, because that's kind of all that we need to really put things in range of Bullet Punch or Aqua Jet or anything like that. We have Iron Head, which is going to be hitting everything across the board pretty well. Whatever doesn't like an Iron Head, or whatever eats an Iron Head, I should say, takes a Flare Blitz. And then we also have Icicle Crash for really good coverage, and then Brick Break, just in case the Alolan Ninetales gets up a screen or something like that. We can break it, and then we can go into the rest of our offense. This Darm-G, it is bulky, but it does, I think, outspeed the Mamoswine straight up, and then once it gets into Zen mode, it just barely outspeeds the Latios. So that's kind of what we're, that's the game plan around that. But the goal is to kind of get things started offensively pretty early, make sure Hail doesn't get too out of hand, and just win with Metagross. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the game. Enjoy. Alright folks, we're in the match. No Koko. That's actually great. Oh my god. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to lead Azu. Finally, this actually might work. Does this actually work? Because what would he go into? Yeah, I guess this works. Yeah, I always lead the Azu in, like, my mocks. I always led Azu. Let me just get a quick picture of this, I guess. Alolan Sandslash is very interesting. And let me write this down. Oh my god, and I yoinked my headphones out. Oh my god, this is going off to a terrible start. Oh my god, this sucks. Let me write my mons in. Corv, Latios, Clef, Mamo, A9, and then we got this Sandslash. I never saw Sandslash in any of the mocks that I did, but here we are, I guess. Whew, I am quite nervous, to say the least. It is early in the morning, so getting out of bed, getting this match in means I gotta bring the energy, gotta bring the heat, especially versus Hail. We do have to be bringing the heat with the Torkoal, so let's see how this goes. Who comes out? Mamoswine. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. I hope. I'm just gonna go straight off for the liquidation. If this thing goes down, the game becomes insanely easier. So just dealing a ton of damage to this is gonna be super nice. I could have gone for the Aqua Jet, but I don't want to if the Corv comes out or something. So. Whew. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. The Mamoswine does go out. The Corviknight, the Vorsinite, I guess we're doing a little syllable swapping here, a little letter swapping. Liquidation comes out. We're gonna be doing a hefty amount of damage. Oh, wait, that was so much. I mean, obviously that was a crit. But like, that did almost full. From here, I'm just gonna do it again. Hold up. That crit's very unfortunate though, because there really isn't much of a switch into this mon whatsoever. Okay, just gotta breathe. A little nervous, a little tired, as I said, but off to a good start. We did get the lead right. I had always led the Azu on the Coco. The Roost comes out. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Liquidation does come out. Okay. So they kind of can recover stall me right back up to full. That being said, what can I go into here to kind of shake things up? I can go into Aaron. I can go into the Torkoal and start getting some sun up. Start getting some weather in this bitch. So, maybe I do Rocks? Maybe I... Rocks plus Jet plus Bullet Punch could actually be pretty nice. Eruption also probably destroys something. So, I think I'll probably just go for that. Roost comes out again. Okay. So, ultimately, the crit didn't matter. Actually, oh, no. You are at lower health. So it did matter still. But it wasn't enough to kill the Corviknight still. So I'm just going to go click Eruption here and do an insane amount of damage to the Latios. I'm trying to think. Oh god. I originally had Azelf on here instead of this G-Darm that I have. Latios comes out. This should do about half. I'm just gonna say that. we do have a massive eruption. Okay. Very interesting. So it did do about half. It did do about half. Should I be keeping this or not? I guess is the real question. I could get Rocks up, and that would actually be really clutch. And if you like Draco or something, then that's when I just start getting my offense in. Who pinged me? Who the fuck pinged me? Oh my god, there's another match going on in my call. The audacity. Let's see. I'm not too sure what to do. Because I don't want to go hard out into any of these mons, to be honest. I think I'll do this. I'll go into the Poltergeist, or the Voltergeist, just to kind of scout. I don't need this to have too much health. Psychic comes out. Okay, so let's see how much damage this does. Well, that killed. Okay, so that is pretty clearly Specs. From here... Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so Specs Psychic is honestly fine. Because this is in Sunny Day, from here, I should just be able to... Do I want to Flare Blitz? I think I'll just Icicle Crash here. That's fine. The Latios goes. The Corviknight comes out. Okay. This is when we Flare Blitz. There isn't really a switch in. And if I do get under half, then that means that I should be outspeeding the Latios next time. So, I think that's going to be pretty good. I really got to worry about that Mammoth one in the back. I think that's the only thing that I'm really struggling to figure out. But once the Corviknight goes down, things get a lot easier. Okay, so Corviknight goes down. We aren't going to go down to half. Not one bit. The Harsh Sunlight does fade. But that's okay. What would be the switch in from here? Would it be Ninetales? Or would it be back out into Lottie? I think that's the main question. I probably want to keep this. Sack Porygon. What's really nice is Metagross starts setting up on a lot of things. I just need a little bit more chip. I need a little bit more chip on the Latios, I think. Just a smidge more. So what's the play from here? He knows that I'm not Scarf. I feel like I can pretty easily tell that this is Specs because my Rotom took an absolute shitload from it. Does Flare Blitz into Brick Break kill? I could always also just go into this. I think I'm gonna do this just to make sure there's no more like Hail shenanigans, at least like this round. Wait, what the hell? So this is actually Modest. This has to be Modest Specs, Latios. The Hypnosis comes out, okay. From here, I actually want to go hard out into the Rotom, and I want to start breaking. Maybe this one comes out. Thick Fat, that's fine. That's okay. From here, I'm going to Trick Room. And then I'm going to try attack. Rocks comes out, okay. If I can get to that Zen form, I think I win. I think I actually win. From here, I think I want to try attack. I can try attack now, and then I can teleport later. And I think Banded Liquidation, even if it is in the sun, it should be doing a lot. Knockoff comes out. Okay, that's fine. I think that they're at the health that I need it to be at, especially if it's Life Orb. Yeah, okay. So from here, I'm going to... Do I keep this as a sack? I mean, I guess I'm doing that by teleporting. Or I'm doing that right now. I think I'm just going to teleport. Because if for some reason this doesn't kill, then I only have, like, so few turns of Trick Room. So... this is going to be awkward to navigate around. I really need that Zen mode. Earthquake comes out. Yeah, so just in the event that you don't kill, which you don't. Okay, so that was smart to do. I could actually go out into Mammo right now. Or into this guy. Because what's the switcher for that? Honestly, nothing. And how many turns of Trick Room do I have up left? I guess I'll have to figure that out. Because I set the Trick Room up, I tri-attacked, and then I teleported. So I should have, I think it's 2 left. Let's click Y. 2 left, okay. From here, I'm going to Iron Head. I don't want to set up anything, especially with that Ladio still at half. I probably need that lowered a little bit. But there really isn't a switch-in. There just, like, quite frankly, is no switch-in for this. And what's nice is I can always sack the Porygon. And what that does is means that if the Latios comes in and, you know, I have to sack the Porygon, you know, I can see if it goes for Psychic or I can see if it goes for Draco. If it's Modest, if it's actually Modest... If it's Modest either thing, I should be fine. I'm just trying to see, like, oh, how can I get in the, how can I get in the Darm faster? How much did that do? That looked to do, like, over a third. I'm up on time, which is also really nice. It definitely did more than 60. It definitely did closer to 75. I think I want a Bullet Punch here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it. Let's see if this kills. No! Oh, that's so close. Okay, it's Wish, though. It's Wish. Okay. Interesting. Was this where I just set up for game? Is this where I set up for game? I guess I'll... Iron? No, I'm not sure, to be honest. Because I could set up here. I can set up on a Protect, but if he knows that he's not getting enough by protecting, then is it even worth setting up? I'll get up an Iron Defense. I'll do it. Why not? Protect comes out. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is actually pretty big for us then. I want to see how much a Specs Shadow Ball does to us. From here, I guess it's just Iron Head again. modest spec Shadow Ball just isn't going to be doing enough. The question is this going to trick me? But the question from there is, do I care? How much does an Iron Head do? It does quite a bit. Specs Latios doesn't do enough. Mystical Fire comes out. Okay. And what's really nice is because this doesn't kill, we get an extra round of lefties, which might not put us in, like, range of anything in particular, but it'll at least be nice. It'll look like, okay. The Sand Slash comes out. Oh, that's super interesting, actually. That's really interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Here's the thing. Don't I just win if this thing goes down with G-Darm? So don't I... Yeah, don't I just, like, win otherwise? If I'm at +2, I think a body press will be enough. And then I can kind of just win with what's in the back. Sword Stance comes out. Oh, no, 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 no. I couldn't deny that either. Oh my god, this Metagross is going in. Shoutouts to Aquarius for helping me work on that set. That was I think the first set that we looked at when we were thinking of like mono ice type the team. You know, Metagross was obviously gonna come, but I think this set put in the most work. So from there, can Mamoswine even like come out and kill? I feel like I actually want to keep this, I'm not gonna lie. Because if... do I want to keep this? I feel like Bandit Aqua Jet just kills everything. Yeah, and I don't know if this is like maxed or anything. So I'm gonna do it. That's fine. Metagross did his job, that's for sure. Life Orb. What? Oh my god! Wait, how did that live? Oh my god, Metagross is a beast! That was Life Orb damage, folks. Oh my god. That's wild. So it had to have been max speed, and for that reason, it was right for us to stay in. Because we were just about over half. It did 47 to 58, so I think we got like a min to a low roll. Oh my god, that's insane. From here, I'm just going to click Bullet Punch again. He does have to attack us. And it's going to be kind of awkward in Hail. Moonblast comes out, and then we should be able to clean up with the Azu from here. Wow! That was insane that it took that hit. Dude, shout out Metagross. Apparently, I mean, I'd said it before, apparently I used this mon in, like, I think it was Gen 6 draft when I started, back in 2015. And, it popped off. We're gonna Jet twice, and that should seal it for us. Yeah, apparently I was, like, a massive fan of Metagross way back when. It's been such a long time, though. It's been almost 10 years since I've been on Showdown, because I started at about, like, 2000, like, very early 2013. So, it's been a while, so I forgot that existed. I was actually looking at my draft team from a while back, and I think on that Metagross team, that was my first ever draft team. I drafted, I think it was like Drapion, Quillfish, and Weezing. So I had all the T-Spike users. I think I had Mega Diancie too, so that was at least smart. But it's been quite a ride up until now. GG's to Ginginese. We do make it through semis, so we are going to be playing in finals versus either Automatic or J. Ricky, whoever wins out of those two. But GG's. Hail was kind of awkward, I feel like, to bring with a team like with Sun and like Metagross and some other mons. So I mean, it was kind of an interesting matchup in that sense. But I think it, you know, with the constraints that Ginginese had, I thought he brought a pretty good team. And it, you know, it was a little bit unfortunate leading off with the Corv that he had to be so pressured. That being said, if I was able to get into that Zen mode range off like a Flare Blitz, things would have started dropping too. But I don't think like a Flare Blitz on the Corv would have been safe at that point. So I'm not too sure, but it is what is. We will take that, and we will go on to finals, which means that we earn at least 4 points in EWT for this little round, which is going to be nice. I think if you win finals, you get 6 points, and top 4 in terms of points make playoffs for like the actual finals. So it's good to be getting off to a good start and getting the mindset right going into some of these matches. That being said, I'll catch you guys for finals. Take it easy.